light and darkness, family. Look, you already know. If you're new to the channel, you gotta like, follow, and subscribe. Because this right here is the second half. I was about to say part 2, like it's going to be just part 2. But no, we gotta turn this into a part 3 and 4 and 5. Because it's a lot of information. I swear it's a lot of information, y'all. So y'all hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that share button, y'all, so we can get this info out there. We know that a lot of y'all know this already. But yet and still, a lot of people don't, okay? Just because a lot of us are awake, that don't mean still ain't a lot of people sleep, y'all. So share this information, y'all. We about to get into it. Okay, so look, we're going to start right here. We're going to start back right here at the International Natural and Common Law Tribunal for Public Health and Justice. Because, you know, this is the system that is persecuting this system, if you know what I mean. Okay, and they operate outside of this system because they are above it. We already know how this system is. This system operate on civil rights. You know what I mean? It's business. These people, or this industry, or this this tribunal of people, because it's, you know, it's the tribunal. They all operate on natural laws, on the natural laws, the laws of the land. Okay, let's get into it. All right. Let's see here, y'all. Let's see here. We're about to go right here. Look right under me where it says, you know, it says genocide and crimes against humanity for 5G pandemic perpetrators. Wait, okay. It says tribunal judges affirmation. Tribunal judges made this affirmation at the onset of the trial or their presentation segment. It says, I affirm as a tribunal judge of the Natural and Common Law Tribunal for Public Health and Justice that to the best of my ability I will render justice using natural law, listen to this, using natural law, common law, international criminal code, and social law. You see what they're working on? They ain't say nothing about no civil laws. Alright, look here. It says, summation of judgment, verdict, and sentences. With approximately 8 hours of trial testimony and deliberation, an extensive evidentiary docket, the tribunal judges found allegations of the indictment to be proven beyond a reasonable doubt, and the tribunal judges approved the emergency injunctions and the rights of mandamus as set out in the indictment and amendments, and handed out incarceration sentences to named defendants in the indictment by majority A vote and with one abstention and one nay vote. See here. See, according to its authority and powers under the natural and common law, and in accordance with Article 6 and 7 of the International Criminal Code. And then, look what we got right here, y'all. Let's go ahead. Let's get into it. It says emergency injunctions. So these are all the emergency injunctions. These are all the crimes against humanity. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's go. To ban any and all allopathic vaccinations, including CV vaccinations, and any and all uses of aspartame under any of its names for human consumption worldwide. Any and all 5G above installations and activations worldwide. Genocidal pandemic social control methods like mandatory lockdowns, masking, quarantines, detention centers, concentration camps, etc. Okay. Where was I? Any and all intentional disinformation and misinformation by media and social media concerning the genocidal technologies pandemic as defined in the indictment. Any and all financial abuse or fraud by financial, banking, or unjust enrichment entities or individuals regarding the genocidal technologies pandemic as defined in the indictment. Any and all abuse by sentient or strong or other AI artificial intelligence around the genocidal technologies pandemic as defined in the indictment. any and all 2009 through 2020 and beyond criminal co-conspiracy around the genocidal technologies pandemic by named and unnamed defendants in the indictment. Whoa. Okay. I mean, I know what we working with. I know what's going on, but it's like, man, it's just one thing for us to be going over this together. Because some people really don't be knowing, or they don't be seeing it. I mean, they don't believe it. And some people got to see it to believe it. And I can respect that. And this the truth right here, though. Oh, wait, y'all. Okay, it says clawback. Hold on, excuse me. Let me go to number 2. It says emergency rights of Madamus, okay? Clawback unjust enrichment from pandemic profiteers or profiteers such as, and not limited to, y'all see them names, Mr. Gates, Mr. Bezos, and vaccinations companies. And we know what them vaccination companies are. They gonna name those too. Horrible. It says, and establish a South African style truth and reconciliation commission to apply restorative justice to pandemic defendants. It just, man, it's so much information in here. It really, really is. And it goes on about development of the 5G in the Nordic region. It goes on and on about that. We're gonna skip past that and go on. Hold on. Okay, then it lists all the people who, participated in crimes against humanity by implementing 5G in the Nordic region. And they got them, Prime Minister that, Prime Minister that, Prime Minister them, Prime Minister that. We see their names. I'm not even going to lie. I don't even know who a lot of these prime ministers are. I need to be looking them up, don't I? Wait, let me see. All United Nations organization. Hold on. Let's go to this one. Hold on. All United Nations organization and UN agency and UN member head of government promoting and supporting the implementation of 5G in their nations. 10 years imprisonment. Off rip, huh? Anybody got something to do with it? 10 years imprisonment. Wow. It says all national heads of agency and commissioners, such as U.S. Federal Communications Commissions, the FCC, promoting and supporting the implementation of 5G in their nations, 10 years imprisonment. Dang, it says all CEOs. All CEOs. It said all. Ain't leave out no room for nobody that's, a CEO who can't say I ain't do it. It said all CEOs. All the CEOs of telecommunication entities, corporations, partnerships implementing and distributing 5G wherever located. 10 years imprisonment. 10 years imprisonment. They going light with the 10 years. They going real light with that. But I guess what they mean, any involvement, I guess it even means at the smallest level, like a person who just working for them, doing something they don't know the whole story of. Maybe it could be that too. But dang, 10 years sound light. Let's go. Let me see here. Ooh, wee. All UN agency and UN members, head of government, promoting and supporting the implementation of CV vaccines and all vaccines. 10 years. It should be more than that for sure. That should say another zero next to that for sure. It should definitely be another zero next to that. Named 5G and CV-19 pandemic perpetrator defendants. 10 years. You're getting 10 years. Let me see here. Named financial, banking, and pandemic unjust enrichment defendants. You're getting 10 years. You're getting 10 years. Let's see here. Named, so this is named, so these are specific people. Named mainstream media, social media disinformer defendants. You're getting 10 years. Let's bring this information. Yeah, you're getting years for that. Because that's the whole crime to people to sit up here and spread lies like that. It really is. Name mass vax pandemic genocide defendants. You getting 10 years? Name 5G and DW directed energy weapons defendants. 10 years. No need to add another zero to that one too. That's why you need to add another zero to, because them direct energy weapons ain't no joke, and they've been doing a lot of damage with them. Like they really, really have. It says named in social and medical control methods pandemic defendants. Getting 10 years. Dang, when we go down here though, y'all, right here, what it say? Crimes regarding 2009 through 2020 lockstep. Depopulation, 5G vaccines pandemic. Okay, let's get into it. It says for a criminal co-conspiracy allegedly commencing May 5th, 2009, so they're giving you specific dates, at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the President's Room, Rockefeller University, 1230 York Avenue. Dang. Oh yeah, it don't get more specific than that. It says Rockefeller Foundation. All financial assets and real capital owned by those prosecuted and convicted of crimes against humanity shall be seized and confiscated. And look what it got under there. You reading them names. We see these names. We see these names. You know, we got this typical people on the list. We know who these people name on this list is, you know. Typical names of the people who be doing, who we all know that do they typical. Now look, it is said that it is Trump and the military who is really in control right now and who's serving people all these indictments. You know, I really don't know what to say too much about that one right there. You know, I'm just reading and looking at the information just like how y'all is. All right, so look, family, look, let's read this. Let's read this real fast. Let's read this right here. It says mid-2020 Gitmo update, arrests, indictments, and executions, right? Now look, it says, let me see here. So before we get started, let us first understand that before Trump was POTUS, you know, president, Gitmo, Guantanamo Bay Detention Camp, was a fraction of the size it is now. This can be clearly confirmed by the following visuals identifying a significant amount of expansion for what is expected to be tens of thousands of new ex-elite prisoners. Well, those who are not executed via military tribunal at least. And then right here, it got the before and after. Basically like before, you know, he went into office and then afterwards. He put in some work building that place. It looks like some work was put in building this place and housing these deletes. Like they keep saying they about to release this to the public and announce this stuff to the public for real. Like the list has been released to somewhat, but I'm talking about like they supposed to be actually like declassing to the public, like announcing. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait because if you still sleep at that moment, you ain't gonna have no choice but to wake up. Your eyes gonna be pried open. I'm telling you, I cannot wait for that. Okay, now, if you are not aware of these indictments I'm referring to, that makes perfect sense because they are still sealed and not yet public knowledge. Please allow me to enlighten you. These equate to roughly 222,000 sealed indictments and pertain to the most disturbing and corrupt crimes against humanity. These range from human trafficking, organ trafficking, child trafficking, slavery, treason, terrorism, fraud, misuse of AI, genocide, brainwashing, defamation, 5G endangerment, religious discrimination, misrepresentation, censorship, privacy infringement, and prevention of saving humanity from biotech endangerment. Yeah, that sounds about right. Don't that sound about right, y'all? That sounds about everything that I done heard or known or experienced them to do. That sounds about right. Now, what is this right here? Come on, let's look at this together, y'all. It says below you will find the related and confirmed ongoing lawsuit filed by Cypress A. Parsa, the AI organization, versus Google, February 26, 2020. Let's see this here. Let's see this here. Yeah. What? It said the AI organization Cyrus A. Parsa, the world's people, victims of persecution, torture, concentration camps, or and look who they versus. Look who they got. Look who they going against. Look at them name. I mean, we know, but just look at this. And it's like, I know it'd be inconceivable for people to understand. They really cannot wrap their mind around the fact that the people who you think have a certain image and persona, and you think they're a certain way, they're not. The way you think the world works and the way you think it is ran is not ran that way, and it does not work that way. And believe me, just like it does for a lot of other people, and like it did for me, that does have your whole world come trembling down and falling down, especially since we all been brainwashed with the same kind of information for a certain amount of years. And then we just have to come and brainwash ourselves, really. We have to reprogram ourselves because we have been lied to on such a mass level that every single thing we've ever known about in our life was a lie. And we have to relearn. Unlearn and relearn. Unlearn and relearn. It's going to take that. It's a process, but you can do it. I know this stuff seems crazy, but just do your research. Do your research and find out the truth yourself instead of taking me or anybody else's word for anything. Believe me. Don't believe me. Believe you. Believe you. Let me see. Relatedly, another notable court case has been brought forward by the Latham family versus the Epsteins. Oh, yeah. Think I know where this is going. All right. The lawsuit showcases how a child was bought, sold, and used as a commodity by multiple high-level... Y'all see what they say. I know I already probably done said enough already, but still. And their respectively associated media corporations and record labels. The full lawsuit shown below highlights the charges relating to spying, stalking, drugging, abducted, hostage-taking, and kidnapping for the purposes of criminally organized sociopathic conduct, including assault, harassment, abuse, rape, ape. Torture, exploitation, extortion, and human trafficking. Man, let me see what they say here. Who was again? Well, my bad. I done got silent, reading it myself like I ain't sitting here with y'all. Yeah. Some of this information, like I got a lot of it read into it, but I knew when I got to this information, I'm like, oh yeah, this is some jewels. And I ain't even want to read every single detail myself just so I can come and react to it with y'all. Man. And I ain't even about to read this out loud. Y'all just go ahead and take a look at that. Screenshot if you got to. Look, and as y'all can see, this stuff is no joke. Like, this is not fake. These are sealed documents on indictments on these people. And a lot of people who have done a lot of things, these are sealed documents. This is real. This is real. So glad we in the age of information and justice is getting served because it's about time. It's about time. Hey, look, I want y'all to check this out right here, though. Because you know how they be talking, right? You know how they speak in code. Look, it says, Many of these involved elites have been using the CV-19 as a guise for their crimes against humanity, using coded communications to let each other know their legal situations. So they're using coded languages and coded situations so they can just relay what's going on with them and their legal situations. The images below give us a great breakdown of their crimes. Like, watch this. Watch this right here, y'all. I was reading this like, what? Look. And look, this came out in 2020, right? So this is, like I said, this information came out. But a lot of it has been updated, and added to. Look, it says soon you will hear certain, high-profile people, which is celebrities, politicians, executives, elite billionaires, whatever, having CV, right? And here goes some of their code words for stuff. Self-quarantine. Y'all remember when they were saying that? Self-quarantine. It really equals under house arrest, either under federal agent guards or ankle bracelet. Y'all remember? Yo, I remember when Oprah had an ankle bracelet on. Y'all remember that? And we all seen that? Not just her. What's the other girl on the lady on The View? Ankle bracelet on. Ooh. Yo, this is their coded words. Self-quarantine. CV exposure. Okay? It really means that they detained and being questioned by authorities. When they said that they tested negative, so when you seen them celebrities and all them people making these announcements on TV like they had the they wasn't even talking about that. It was coded. They're talking about tested negative for COVID look, I gotta get this out. Let me get it out. Tested negative for COVID. No confession, so they are going to trial after worldwide mass arrest. If convicted, their reputation and legacy will be destroyed. Tested positive for CV. So that means they confessed and taken a deal. How many people, how many of your celebs, how many of your favorite people did y'all see who said they tested positive for CV-19? All the ones who said they tested positive, what they really said was that they confessed and they took a deal. Their execution will be out of the public eye. Execution will be portrayed as a suicide or some sort of accidental death. Their reputation and legacy will be preserved. Say what? Say what? Oh, yeah. Man, I seen that so many times in the media. Them come on there making, what is Idris Elba? What did he say? What did he come on there and announce? Did he say he was positive? Did he test positive or negative? Because if they tested positive, they mean it ain't gonna be publicized, and they gonna get opt out of there with their name still being preserved. But if they tested negative, they mean they ain't want to confess. They mean they're going to trial. And they mean that their reputation will be destroyed. Ooh. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is crazy. Yo, this is crazy. All right, now, y'all say y'all wanted to get back into the rest of this list, right? You want to see who else is on it? You want to see who else is on this list? Okay, well, subscribe to the channel and like, follow, and share for part 3. Peace, love, light, and darkness, family. Shit, y'all better come back for this one.